Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today we are going to be working on the Peugeot 3008. I have now got the bumper in colour, it's been delivered. So we can now move on, put that back in place and do a few bits and pieces on that car. I'll explain what we're going to do in a second, but before we do, that Mercedes, the A160 that I managed to win finally after 6 weeks of winning the car and the insurance company not letting me have it. It is going to be a great little car and it's an automatic. So, and I'm really looking forward to getting underneath and getting that rear suspension all stripped out, all stripped down, finding out and see exactly where it was hit. I think it was hit underneath the suspension bar, the arm that goes on the bottom. I think it was hit there. I don't think it was hit on the wheels. I think it was hit from underneath on the actual subframe itself, and then it just pulled both wheels forward. Very, very strange. Who knows? So let's get cracking, guys. Let's get this Peugeot 3008 all finished. Let's do this. So yes, got the bumper complete. It's in colour and it's complete bumper with everything, including actually the lower tray that goes at the bottom. That one there, because that one's missing. And I did wonder whether or not it actually comes with the bumper. So yeah, luckily it did. And this top tray as well, but that's already in place. So we need to get this off and remove this part of it, because that's already on the actual car, and then we just slot the top part of the bumper in place as it goes around. So yeah, so we've got to do that. Also, before we put the bumper on, actually, I want to have a little go at these headlights because they're a little bit fadey at the top. So I'm going to have a little go at sanding them down and polishing them back up just to make them a little bit better than what they are. I think we can. So I only want to do that before we put the bumper on, because obviously the mess and stuff, and we'll just tape this part here off. We'll do that as well. I've still got this sore throat, guys, so I apologise for the speech if I'm not talking properly and correctly. I'm just really struggling with my throat in a minute. But anyway, carry on. So we've got to look at the brakes as well. I just want to have a little service, strip them down, have a look at them, spray them up, clean them up. I want to clean the wheels as well whilst they're off, inside, outside, clean the wheels up. I want to do a little bit of clean on the inside as well, so the seats can be done with the Karcher upholstery cleaner. I want to give these a good going over as well, just get them a little bit cleaner than what they are. And then just basically get it ready. But this car is not going up for sale. I've been messaged, people have been messaging me, you guys, my subscribers, asking, how much it would be and can they buy it basically. But this car is actually going to be staying in the family for now, because a family member wants to use the car for a while whilst they're sorting out another car that they need. But they need an automatic, and this is perfect for them. So they will be using this car for now, and then once they get it, once they're finished with it, which will probably be about 3 or 4 months or whatever, then I'll jump in, I'll do a service, and we'll do the timing belt on this. But I think for now, I'm going to leave all that side of it, because it's only just had a service a couple of thousand miles ago, so it doesn't really need a service, but it really does need a timing belt. It's coming up to it, so we'll do that though. I think it will last. I think it'll be all right. We'll do that when it gets back. So, but yeah, I'm just getting a lot of interest in this car for some reason. I'm definitely going to be looking at others. I have found a couple more So if anyone is interested in me finding one of these cars for them, drop me a message. You can email me as well. And then, yeah, come and see me. We'll have a chat. I'll explain, you know, how it works and stuff like that. You'll see that your car, if you pick a car, you'll see it being fixed on the channel. You see exactly what happens to it. It's not like where you take it to another garage and you have no idea what they've done. I'm showing you every step of the way. But yeah, drop me a message, let me know, and I'll see if I can sort something out for you. But for now, let's get cracking with this. I'll set you up. Let's do the headlights first. Let's do this. Right, guys, it's looking like a complete car again. Yeah, but I've checked it, and it's all looking really, really good. There's a few marks around it on the bumper, but I think we're going to let it go as it is. You can see the headlights are a bit better, but still a little bit fadey. I think they need some sort of lacquer on that, I believe. I'm going to see what I've got up there. I don't think I've got any, but I'll have to check. So there's a few scratches up here that I'm going to see if I can sort of just buff those out and get that sorted out. These black pieces of trim, a bit of black back to black, that should bring it up. I've got some Maguire's black plastic restorer here, that might do it. So yeah, gonna have a little go at that. Just tidy it up. Once it's cleaned completely in the outside, I'm then gonna go over it with that Maguire's, I think, on the plastics. But there's a few scratches down on the side here as well, but a very, very good colour match. That don't look good because obviously the shade is a shady bit there and there's a light bit here with the door. But if you go onto the top, you can see it's absolutely spot on. So, and very, very lucky, because when I bought the bumper off eBay, they did not tell you the colour shade. They just advertised the bumper and did not mention anything about the colour. It was only literally me going on pictures to check to see if it was the same colour. And I took a gamble, and it looks like it's paid off, because there's not a great deal in colours, I've got to be honest. There's this one that Peugeot do, and then there's a dark brown that they do. But this goldy colour, yeah, it's more or less the only one they did. And this was the only bumper, complete bumper in colour that was on there. So very, very lucky to grab it when I did. And that bumper complete was like, they wanted £190 plus £100 to post it. And when they did sort of post it, all coming up on a pallet, a courier, you know, it was all proper sort of delivered. So that was good, the way they done that. And you pay that £100 to have that, you know, shipped and delivered in a certain way. So, yeah, all looking good. Spotlights all work, both sides. I've checked that. So now, really, we're going to move on to the wheels. We're going to clean the wheels on the alloys, then come back in, then start cleaning and getting these stripped down, just checked, cleaned up, you know, just performing a little bit better than what they are. Once you drive the car, don't get me wrong, eventually the pads will clean the discs off anyway, and then clean the discs. That ain't a problem, but it's the actual sliders I want to check, make sure they're working correctly, you know, grease up where I need to, clean where I need to, and then just make sure that the brakes on the back and the front are working as they should. So let's get on with the wheels first, get those cleaned up, and then we'll come in and start on the actual discs and the braking system. So let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, there we go. The wheels are back on the car. And you just see me there just blowing out the brakes, making sure the dust's all gone, making sure it's all clear, brake cleaner all over it, checking to make sure the actual sliders work on the actual, you know, calipers, and they do all round. Definitely, they've had new brake pads on the rear. Those are definitely new brake pads. The front ones are not as new, but yeah, still got loads of meat left on those brake pads at the front. So let me just show you what I found as well. I don't know if anyone else has noticed. With these wheels, on all four wheels, can you see the green caps? The green caps indicates that these tyres have been filled with not air. And that's what the green caps are for. To let anyone know that they've been filled, I believe, with a gas. I don't know if it's argon gas or it's some sort of different way that they fill up the tyres. They definitely last longer when it comes to, you know, because air will always sort of they told me about it at the tyre shop. Air will dissipate and go quicker than this type of gas that they use. And the only way to know is that these green caps are fitted on the actual wheels. So, yeah, someone's filled it with a different type of air gas thing. So, yeah, I just thought I'd mention that because, you know, a lot of people might not know that. And that's what those green caps are for. They get rid of the black ones and put these green ones on to let you know that's what's been done. So yeah, apart from sticking the number plate on the front, I can now take this for a quick test drive just to see what it feels like. I'll run it around a block, and when I come back we are going to continue and probably now start on the inside. So let me go and do that, and then I'll let you know when I come back how it drives like. So bear with me, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, so guys, I am back from that little test drive with the Peugeot 308. Do you know what? It's actually quite a smooth car. It drives nice. It drives straight. It's a nice one, this one. The only thing, and it's, you know, it's a little bit niggly really for me, is that the gearbox, because it's an automatic gearbox, when you're driving it and you're putting your foot down or you're pulling away, it seems like there's a little bit of a delay in the gearbox knowing what gear you want. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's normal, but I have been looking on the forums online with the Peugeot forums, because there's a forum and there's a members club kind of thing for most cars, and there is one for this one, and they're all saying that it's absolutely normal, that there's a slight delay. It's like it doesn't quite know what gear to give you, or what gear, you know, you want to pull away quicker than the gearbox knows or can put it into gear. It's really strange. I've never really sort of come across it before with an automatic gearbox, but apparently the Peugeots and this gearbox is like that, and you just get used to that way of driving. Apparently, I don't know. That's all I'm sort of reading online, is that's how it is. So I don't. Some people are saying it's absolutely normal, completely fine. Other people are saying do a gearbox oil change and recalibrate the clutch or something. You know, teach a car. It's all electrical with this one. Yeah. So I'm going to do some digging, and I'm going to do some... It drives lovely. It does. It drives lovely. But it's just that little... it's just that little delay. Yeah, I want it to be more responsive. Do you know what I mean? I want, when you put your foot on the gas or the accelerator, you want to go straight away. Like, you know, if you're going to pull out on a junction and there's a gap and you need to pull out quickly, you need to put your foot down and it needs to go. But with this, there's a very slight delay. It doesn't last for long, but it's there. I can feel it. Definitely a different, definitely different compared to the truck. It's strange, very, very strange. But that's the only thing with this car. It's apart from that, it does drive really nice. Yeah, I like it. So we're gonna do a little bit more around the car. I've even just filled it up for him as well because it's a family member. I just filled up the whole tank, so it's got a full tank of diesel, which was £65 to fill this up. So we'll see how long that lasts them to drive it. And I've clocked the mileage to 0 as well. So I've put it to 0. I've put the clock to 0, so we see how many miles we're getting from a tank. So let's now do a little bit of cleaning on the inside of the car. I'm going to do the seats. I'm going to clean the glass. We're going to do the plastics. We're going to wipe down them, get those back to black stuff going on there as well. I've just pulled out all the stuff out of the boot, and this is all the previous owner's coats, umbrellas. Got some microfiber cloths, so we'll have them. We might as well use those to clean some of the inside now as well, so we can use them. Golfing tees. I don't do golf, so yeah, but yeah, I just pulled all the stuff out, really, gloves and stuff there. So yeah, I'll set you up. Let's now continue with this. We'll finish it off today, and then I think tomorrow they are going to come and collect it, pick it up or whatever, and take this one away, because this is done. It's MOT'd until next February, and it's taxed £25 a year to tax this car, which is it's pretty crazy, but that's what it was. So I'll set you up, guys. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay, so guys, that is the seats all done. It looks so much cleaner and it smells really, really nice and clean inside now, guys. So a lot happier. So yeah, there we go. A lot cleaner. I hope that's coming out in camera because they are really nice and clean now. So yeah, I've kind of run out of time today, but I have made a bit of a decision for tomorrow's video. I am going to drop the gearbox oil in this one and then just change it for new gearbox oil. I think it makes sense. It might help it, but there is a certain procedure that you can do that teaches and learns the gearbox, but you have to have it plugged into a computer, and it's long-winded. It's very confusing, and I don't want to mess that up. But I think let's just change the gearbox oil, and see if that makes any difference in the way that it pulls and performs and changes gear. So we'll do that in tomorrow's video. But for today, that is it. We've run out of time. That's going to be the end of today's video. This Peugeot 308 is really coming along nicely now. And it's nearly ready to go. But I just want to do that gearbox oil change tomorrow just to see if I can make it any better. I want to sort out that clicking noise if I can as well, because that's really annoying. That would... I think you got to change or something. So I might take this door card off tomorrow as well. And just get in there and just see if we can have a mess around with that clunking bloody thing, because that is annoying. It's annoying me, and I'm not having it on a daily basis. I don't want to be able to yeah. We'll have a little play with that tomorrow. So that is it, guys. That's the end of today's video. We've done the front end. I've took it for a little test drive. We are definitely getting there with this one. But it's the, yeah, I've run out of time basically. So I'm going to have to leave it there. Don't forget, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think so far with the Peugeot. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.